we talked on the phone, and we were hanging up. You mentioned something about Spotify.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about Spotify?
I want to.
You want to give them a plug?
Oh yeah. Just take all of our money. Why don't you? Why don't you just take? Wait, let me bend over now. Here's the thing. My last band, Army of Anyone, that had Stone Temple Pilot guys and Richard from Filter. They were right. This is the first time I saw someone like steal music. They brought a CDR up to me and said, "Ray, would you sign this?" And they're waiting in the rain. I'm like, "Sure, Sonny, come here." And I said, "Wait a minute, that's a blank CD." "Oh yeah, well I ripped this off my friend." I'm like, "You stole our record." You stole, but my record's $9.99. You couldn't afford a $10 bill. We just worked 4.5 months. I lost my shit. This is like 06. This is when it really started just taking place. So my point is,
did you let him have the CD or did you huck it?
I yelled at the guy for like 10 minutes, and it was so bad Robert DeLeo had to like pull me back because I was leaning into the guy like, "It's $10. Like, who bought you those shoes? Did your dad buy it?" You know, I was just, I was out of my mind.
Forced him into a Bell's palsy outbreak.
It's cool that sites do this and it's instantaneous, but it's like, what is the artist getting out of it? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, with the newer generation, the kids don't really understand that it's taking or stealing. They're like, what? I'm at your freaking show, ain't I? I'm like, yeah, but our record's $10. Can't you just go out? I'm one of those old dudes that still does that. I go out and come home Best Buy with like 4 CDs, and my chick yells at me. She's like, "Really?" It's all about supporting the artist. I'll go out, you know.
Because that goes back.
It does.
Yeah.
It's like we work hard on our records, man. It's not we don't sit in the studio and waste time. It's like you pour your heart and soul and your blood and all this stuff into this recording, and you put it out there. And there's sites like Spotify. I don't blame Taylor for what she did, pulling her stuff. Somebody else just did it recently. Someone huge.
It was me.
Right? Yeah. You pulled your records, right? All 3 of them off of there.
Blinded by the Light.
Right, yeah.
I took that down.
We're not going to stop it. It's technology. I get it. Whatever. I'm just saying to the fans out there, if you really love your art, the people you support, go buy the freaking record.
How do you learn about this like financial difference? Like, is it coming? Do you get to see statements and you figure this out, or do you have lawyers involved?
There's all kinds of suits involved with this. You know, rock's never going to die, but the rock sales have dropped off dramatically. But there's people flocking to these shows. You know, we're not going anywhere. It's just a whole thing of you know, someone's got to do something, put a chip in there, or you can't duplicate it, or you know what I mean, or contribute. That's why people like look at U2. They just had that big thing with Mac where they said, like, you know, and of course there was money involved. They didn't give their record away. Don't anyone think that for a second. There was definitely giant dollars involved from Apple. Even them, like, look at Radiohead did years ago. We're going to give you our record. If you want to pay us for it, great. You know, some people gave $2, some people gave 10. Some people, you know, I think the average was like $4.80 or something. Right. All, at the end of the day, major, huge artists are doing it, so it's like, I don't know. I can bitch about it all I want. I'm really not doing anything.
Well, you might. I mean, if enough people start bitching and moaning, eventually somebody will develop the technology from Mission Impossible, and the CDs that they burn off, the computer will explode.
There you go. I'm with you on that.
I think we're onto something.
That'd be rad, dude.
Yeah. We're taking it down.
It's a shame we can never be partners. That's a bummer.
Because of her wicked meth habit.